undeniable proof.
Hi.
Oh my God, this week we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, I do not think you guys are ready for this episode.
You guys, we're about to drop a bomb on you.
It's pretty intense.
We're going to talk about God's plan. Nobody knows it better right now than us.
I don't even think I'm ready for this episode. I think it's good. Truthfully, it's shocking. It's shocking.
I don't know how to say this. I really don't know how to say this.
I'll say it.
You say it.
Okay, guys. I really can't. Okay, guys. I'm pregnant.
She's pregnant.
Again.
I don't know.
So...
I just want to go on the record and say that, first of all, I didn't even do this. Like,
Okay, no. We can't act shocked. I don't know why I act shocked. Because
I'm shocked.
We act like we don't know how this happens.
I literally just sat next to her. I don't understand.
No. But I know we're not really supposed to talk about like a date on here, like time, everything, but I have to give it to you guys. Like I have to give you the perspective. I'm 3 months postpartum, just so everybody knows.
Rowan was born 3 months ago, and
I
Alexa
had a
was pregnant again.
C-section 3 months ago.
So let's just say what happened.
Yeah.
Alexa goes to her follow-up appointment with the OBGYN.
Yeah,
and
6 weeks.
And Alexa's like, oh my God, I could have like 10 other kids. Oh my God. It was such a great pregnancy. It was so amazing. You were like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And he's like, you can have as many kids as you want. We're like, okay, is it good? Not to give you TMI, but we were like, is it good to can we resume? Can we do the indoor Olympics?
Said yes, all activity.
He said, you're good to go on all activity.
And you took that and ran. You. I know it takes two to tango, but you certainly jumped the gun.
The doctor said it was okay. Okay. And then the thing is that
I was at that appointment alone. I should have made up when I could have went back to normal activity. I should have been like, well, he's a little bit worried about me. But wow, I look pregnant, to be honest.
Let's just tell everybody what happened. So we actually almost found out the day of the podcast. So the last time we were filming the podcast, Alexa was like, I'm hungry. So I'm like, oh, okay. So she said, can we go to Taco Bell?
Yes. It was one of our last episodes. It was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. You were like, let's go to Taco Bell. I'm like, Taco Bell?
Yeah. I was like, can you bring me to Taco Bell? After
so now,
we wrapped up.
She ordered enough to feed a family of 5. She was like, and all different things. She's like, I want a soft taco.
I got 4 different tacos.
You got a soft taco, a hard taco, a chalupa. I'm like, who the hell is eating all this?
I got the chips and guac. I got the spicy potato taco. And then I made myself so ill eating all of that.
But wait, I didn't even judge. I'm like,
and you're like, okay. And I'm like, oh, and we'll get Royce a taco.
So then when we get home, I'm thinking like she's going to share with like her mom or whatnot. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, of course, I'm not saying anything. I'm like, wait a minute. All those tacos were for you?
I ate them all. I inhaled them.
And I was like, oh, something's not right.
I didn't think anything of that. I just thought I was hungry, to be honest.
No,
and then it made me so sick all night with indigestion. And then that was like the first weirdo thing that I did. And then
that tipped me off.
A day or two later, I woke up and I remember having... It was not the day after, it was the 2 days after. I remember I felt like nauseous and sickly, and I almost felt like dry heaving first thing in the morning. And I'm like, why do I feel this way? But I thought it was still from the tacos from 2 days ago. So I was like, ooh, like I don't feel well, but I kind of ignored it. I'm like, it definitely has to be from the tacos. Like I haven't been eating well. Like it's probably from that. Then the next day after that, I felt nauseous and dry heavy again. And I was like, oh no. I had 4 pregnancy tests left and I'm like, I just have to do it. Let me just do it. And I'm surprised you didn't hear me. I thought you were going to hear me doing weird things because I was like peeing.
You always do weird things.
I was like up. I was like peeing, flushing the toilet. Then I was like opening packages and like peeing again. Like I was like, he's definitely going to know what I'm doing.
Wait. See, when you were doing that, I was like getting so pissed off. I'm like, she's trying to wake me up. She wants me to go take care of the kids or something. So she's purposely making a lot of noise. So I did hear the toilet seat slam. I heard things. I'm like, what the F is she doing? I'm like, she's doing this on purpose because she thinks I'm sleeping in too long. That's what I thought.
No, that was not true. Then I even at one point, to not be too suspicious, I went into Royce's bathroom and Rowan's bathroom and like peed on a stick in there. Cause I'm like, this guy's something's up. Then I got 2 positive tests in a matter of seconds. Like peed, put the stick on the thing and it like boom, lit up. Second one was digital, lit up. I was like, so I woke you up and I said, babe, wake up. I said, we have a problem.
You say, good morning.
Like, what?
And you're like, good morning, wake up, we got a problem. And then
you're like, what? I'm like, I just got 2 positive pregnancy tests.
But
you're like, no.
Let me explain my side of the story. So I hear all these things. I hear you're like not silent. For some reason that morning, it's like, she was like a big cluck. All I kept hearing was, I kept hearing the pitter patter of feet going back and forth. I heard things slamming, doors open. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, is the house getting raided or something? So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pretend like I'm just sleeping. I don't want to even know. So then all of a sudden I hear Royce crying, going, Mama, Dad.
Well, yeah, because I couldn't
God.
run in there. I was busy.
Well, he's screaming. Rowan's crying, going, So I got Royce crying, Rowan crying, you going back and forth. I'm like, this is, so I'm like pretending to sleep right now in bed. I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to open my eyes because this is going to be, I know this day is going to be crazy. The kids are crying. Alexa's not in there. She's running back and forth. God knows what the hell's going on while I'm hearing toilet seats and whatnot.
Right in there with them.
So then all of a sudden you're like, good morning, we got a problem. And you hold up the pregnancy test and you're like, I'm pregnant. And I remember it's like, I was in the twilight zone. I'm sitting in bed and I'm like, what? And I'm like, I'm barely awake. My eyes are barely open. You're sitting in front of me with the proof, with the 4 pregnancy tests. Both kids are screaming, and I hear it ×2 because both kids are crying in their bedrooms. Plus, Alexa thinks she's never going to hear the kids cry. I don't know why. So we have Royce's baby monitor, Rowan's baby monitor. So I hear them screaming in their room, plus ×2 because I hear the echo of I hear like, because it's going on the monitor, and I'm like, how am I going to do this? How are we going to do this? What's going to go on? And I'm like, and Alexa's like, get up. And I'm like, what? And you got the pregnancy test and the kids are crying. And then you left me. Then you left me. Like, can you get me a cup of coffee at least? So
I don't even know where.
You left me. You got me a cup of coffee and I sat in bed with a cup of coffee. I'm like, I'm not even getting up until I like process this because you dumped this all on me and then left. And I'm like,
I don't know what I did. I must have went to Royce and Rowan, probably had to eat. And yeah.
And then a million thoughts went through my mind. I'm like, oh my God, it's only been 3 months. What if?
But I will, no, we're announcing this in our podcast at 3 months. Technically, I got pregnant at 2 months.
I don't know when or how.
Even,
I don't.
Even less time than that. But
it's a shock to us as it is to you guys. And I got to tell you.
All I know is you handled it a lot better than I did. I was like in a rut for like 3 days. I cried. I like laughed. I did not know what to do.
Well, wait a minute. I got scared too because I remember sitting down in bed and like you grabbed me a cup of coffee and I'm just sitting there and I'm like thinking about this and I'm like, oh my God, I'm having we are having such a hard time with 2 kids right now. 2 kids that are like opposite ends of the spectrum.
Really?
Yes.
Rowan's tough.
Rowan is tough. He is a tough baby. He's not a good baby like Royce. He just has all these, he's got all the GI issues and whatnot. And it's just, he's constantly crying. He just is very needy. Then Royce obviously is very active and needy. So it's like, we got these 2. I'm like, how are we going to do a third? So I was freaking out in bed, but then I'm also thinking about you and I'm like, oh my God. Like, what if, and I started like hyperventilating a little bit because I'm like, what if like your body's not ready for this? Like, what if, and then I felt guilty. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I was like, oh my God, I did this to her. Oh my God, I'm such a bad husband. Like, oh my God, I can't believe I did this to her. Like, oh my God. Like, I took full responsibility.
Yeah, you did.
And I was like,
I'm so sorry.
I was like, I apologize. What are you going to do? I apologize. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't listen. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. Yes, it was shocking. And like my literal first words were like, am I going to die? Because like, I don't know how long. I mean, usually they recommend you wait like a year to even start conceiving.
Dr. Kochuk in that meeting was like, he said, do you want birth control?
Yes.
And you said,
I said
no. He said during that meeting, because I remember I was tuned in because like the little husband senses were tuned in. And he's like, okay, be careful. He's like, because you don't want to get pregnant right away. He's like, because that's not good. And I was like, okay.
No.
And then, yes, he said that.
No, he didn't.
I swear to God. He's like, yeah. He's like, you don't want to get pregnant right away. Like, it's not good. And I was like, okay. And then when you got pregnant, like those words repeated, I was like, oh. But Dr. Kochuk's very serious. That's why I didn't say to you, I didn't want to freak you out. But that's why.
So you say it on the podcast?
Well, that's why I said to you to text Dr. McMahon, and you did. Because then I was freaking out. I was like,
yes. Well, the first thing I did was text my doctor because I'm like, am I going to live? Is this going to be okay? And she
was not concerned.
Thing was at her son's graduation. She's like, I'm so sorry. Like, I can't like write you like a whole novel right now. But like, basically, it's okay if you're planning on having a third C-section, but there's no way. I don't have any other option besides C-section at this point because I've already had the 2 and now this is really close. No VBAC, just C-section, which is fine because first of all, we always wanted 3 kids at least. And, you know, it was planned, just not this soon.
I was like, I was really freaked out over that. I was really freaked out here. I'm like, how is this gonna work? Like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then I started to calm down because you know what? Here's the thing: is that I realized. So once at first I got nervous medically because I don't know anything about that, and then when Dr. McMahon said like it was fine, and then all of a sudden of course we told everybody. Alexa's like, what are we gonna do? And I'm like, you know what? Let's just tell everybody because God forbid and you're not supposed to tell anyone this early, like even you guys, because like they say not to tell anybody because like anything could happen. But it's like, you know what? It's like,
to be honest with pregnancy, there is no safe zone.
I don't think so.
Till the day you give birth.
Well, if you're
risky, no matter what.
If it's the first kid and you're actively trying,
mm-hmm.
and then you get pregnant, I don't think you should tell anybody. I think you should wait because you don't know. You could have a miscarriage, right? And then it's so detrimental to parents.
Yeah.
But like in a situation like this, where like it just came out and you don't know, and like you can't hide this. You can't hide this.
Well, first of all, my body can't hide it. This is not a pregnancy that I'm going to be able to hide for very long because let me tell you, people, I feel like every episode I've been talking about not being able to fit in my clothes. Okay, now I really can't fit in my clothes. I can basically just kiss my whole closet goodbye. I
didn't think you could get, I'm a dumb male, but I didn't think that you could get pregnant this quick. And you know what the weird part is? So let me tell you guys. Royce came very quickly.
Yes.
Rowan, on the other hand, it took us about a year of trying to get Rowan. So it's like, and Alexa went through testing and I went through testing. So he came so late. It's like, and we were trying and like doing everything. We were doing it.
But see, you always say late. To me, it was not late. 2.5 years apart is a great age difference. Matt thinks like we missed some mark that doesn't even exist.
We did.
It's a perfect. I wouldn't have wanted, and now having those 2, I would not have wanted anything closer.
We talked about this in our right minds. We were like, you know what? In our own world, when we like put out our thoughts to the universe, we were like, okay, in an ideal world, we would have Royce, and then
a year later, trying again. You hope to get pregnant, so they'd be like a year and a half apart. But it didn't work out that way. But 2.5 is still, it's nothing.
No, but
one's 20, one's 22.
But what I'm saying is that what was so crazy about this is that like we both said like, okay, like our goals are, we always wanted to have 3 kids.
Yes.
We always said that. We knew that was going to happen. And then the thing is, Alexa's like, I'm going to know when I'm done. And then like you had Royce, you had Rowan, and like even after Rowan, you're like, oh, I'm not done. I know. And you've been talking about this nonstop.
I know, but I'm scared because I'm pregnant and I still don't even feel like, I don't know if I'll ever feel done.
I'm going to be done. I'm getting the snip, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to be done whether anybody likes it or not. You're hearing it first. Let's just talk about this, all right? Let's just talk about this. So. The thing is, like, you're like, I don't know if I'm going to be done. And you're like, after Rowan, you're like, oh, I'm not done. Yeah, I want another one. But the thing is that it's weird because I wanted to have, selfishly, I wanted to have all kids by 35, right? So I'm turning 34 next month. So I wanted to have all the kids done because like I want to be able to enjoy them. I want to be able to like grow up with them and be able to have energy and like all of these things and do it while I'm young. So that being said, it's crazy how God's plan worked out. Like if you look at the time period, like at first I was freaking out and I'm like, this is so close. Oh my God, Irish twins. Oh my God. And then I thought back to like what we were asking God for. And I'm like, it's weird how like I see this all the time being psychic, that like God catches you up. If there's something that you miss, if you miss out on your soulmate, if you miss out on meeting your significant other, like when God brings the 2 of you together, it's like life speeds up and catches up. And like, that's what happened with us. But like I always felt internally like, oh my God, we missed out on a year with getting pregnant with Rowan. Like it took so long and I always had wished.
We can agree to disagree on that because I disagree.
You're not in your right mind right now because the thing with Alexa,
I've said it even before.
I know. You'll thank me later. All I can say is that I was putting it out there to God, because I kept telling God, I was like, listen, like I want these kids close together because I want them. You know why? I want them to be close. I want them to be close.
You don't think 2 years is close?
What?
2 years.
Well, right now, like it's still hard.
But it's always going to be right now. Okay, picture it this way. Rowan is going to be a year old or almost a year old by the time this new baby comes. Do you know what a difference that's going to be, a newborn to a year old? That's a huge jump. They don't start catching up to each other until 3, 4, 5 years old.
But I just feel bad because like Royce is the type of kid where like even like now he's like, I want him to get bigger. I want to play with them.
It doesn't matter now. I mean, it's just cute. Like let them do whatever. But in 2 years, it's not going to make any kind of difference at all.
Well, I really don't care because luckily you're pregnant again, and luckily you're healthy, and luckily the baby's coming, and I'm going to be all done by 35, and the kids are going to be close together. So God put it out there because I always internally felt like that's how it had to be. And hopefully,
God bless you, because I'm over here 26. I had a consultation to go for my boob job. Had to cancel that. I don't fit in any clothes. I'm like, I just got my body back.
But wait a minute, you weren't even going to get your boobs done until after you're done having all your kids.
Yeah, but who knew? Maybe I.
All I can tell you is this: is that now is like it's tough. It's tough because I'm like you think you have your life all figured out, right? And then God's like, I think God is trying to tell us. I know God is trying to tell us, like, give up control, stop trying to control stuff. No.
God is humorous. Yeah.
God is like, listen, you two need to give up control, let go, let God, and that's what he's doing. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's like had everything all straightened out. I had the nice little car seats in the back, the this, the that, and we thought like,
Matt's like talking about logistics. It's like I just found out I'm pregnant, like 2 months after having a C-section. She's like, we need new cars. They're not gonna fit in our cars.
Because that's what husbands do. I'm like, what the hell are we gonna do? What do I get, a Chrysler minivan? What that? Do they make a Volkswagen anymore? Like the what's it called?
No, we're not.
Station wagon.
I don't care if we had 6 kids. We're not doing a minivan.
Conversion van. I'm like, what do I do? Because I'm thinking, I'm looking at the car like this, right? I'm looking at the back seat. I'm going, but this ain't gonna work. There's no way you can fit the 3 car seats there. And I know they get the slim car seats, and I know all years on the thing, and be like, oh, I did it with my kids. It's different today. They want the kids facing backwards for as long as possible, and then the car seats are freaking big and chunky, and even if you get the slimline one, the 2 babies couldn't go together because they're only 8 months apart in the slimline, and even if I put Royce in the middle, so we gotta get new cars. So now I gotta go. So now I already went to the dealership. I gotta like get new cars to like that can fit. Here's my wife at the dealership on the sales floor. We need 2 new cars. I'm like, shh, don't say that on the sales floor.
I said it to the manager who doesn't make any commission.
That's even worse. The minute she herself was like, yeah, we have another kid. We need 2 new cars. And they're like, everyone, I think everybody, it's like you could hear a pin drop. They were all like, all of a sudden people came running. They were looking out the showroom. They're like, oh.
I don't know. All I know
that's
is...
like, you do know. That's like to a salesperson, I don't care if it's a general manager on the sales floor, when you say, I am pregnant, the kids won't fit in the car, our family has grown and we outgrew our cars. They're like,
well, you know what? Go to another place then. I don't know what to tell you. But anyways, I have a little theory that you don't like and that freaks you out. But
what?
I'm still gonna say it anyway.
Oh my God.
This is a psychic-ish podcast and stuff like that.
Psychic-ish? It is a psychic podcast. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm not psychic and I'm the co-host. So for those who don't know, which you probably already do know, so Matt's mom, Angela, is also psychic. She's phenomenal. She's more of a life reader, would you say? Like, yes. she'll see, how many kids you'll have, your career, your love life, all of that stuff. And she's always like 100% on point. It's pretty incredible. So I was pregnant with Rowan, and we visited them in Florida. And she said, she goes, I know this one's a boy, and I know you're going to get your 2 boys. And my mother always said Matt was going to have 3 boys. She goes, but I don't know. She goes, have you guys ever thought about having 4 kids? And I'm like, I would have 4. Like, blah, blah, blah. I love kids. And she's like, because I'm seeing a boy and a girl. So she's like, I don't know why I'm seeing that. But she said, I see like another boy, like the 3 boys. She goes, but I'm also seeing a girl. And she goes, I don't know after Rowan what you would have next. So here's my theory. we had Rowan, we have Royce. Now we're pregnant again. But right after this baby comes, you're going to get snipped. So how would we have a fourth?
Maybe I have it reattached.
Twins.
No, because you know what? Here's the thing is that, listen,
I think this could be twins, and I think it could be a boy and a girl, fraternal twins.
this is where free will comes in. I think that when I heard that from my mother, I'm like, I am going to get snipped. Listen.
Aww.
Because, listen, I can't. Listen, having a hard time as it is. The 3 is great. Listen, for people who have 4, 5, 6 kids, God love them. God love you.
I love that. It's so much fun.
Yeah, but you also...
You can't think about it now. Like, now is always going to be hard. When they're in diapers, when they're not sleeping, like, it's always going to be hard. You got to think about, like, when they're, like, 12, 10, and, like, there's so many kids in the house.
No, you gotta...
So many kids at the holidays.
You gotta understand it differently, though, because, like, I also want to be able to, like, be a part of my kids' lives, and I want to give, like, them all attention, and it's hard, like, when you have 4, it's hard... Right now, it's hard. We're having a hard issue giving, like, Rowan attention plus Royce. I've been giving extra attention to Royce lately. And then when Rowan comes, like, you got to balance that. Then the third comes, it's like, when you have 4, how do you balance it off? Plus, I'm on limited time between touring, between everything that I'm doing. It's like, I have the job that I have takes away so much time that it's like between being on the road. I mean, sometimes on the road 3 weeks, 4 weeks, you miss your kids. And then you want to come back and you want to have quality time I want to have quality time with you.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you guys, I'm having issues. I'm having issues balancing all the time. Like, luckily I took off the summer.
Yes, you've been doing great.
Yeah, because I'm home with you every day. That's why you said I'm doing great. But, like, when you go back on the road, it's hard because, like, especially when you're in different time zones. When you're in different time zones and I can't, like, call you guys and, like, FaceTime you guys. And, like, you want to be able to FaceTime your kids every night and say goodnight. But when you're on a different time zone, you can't do that.
Yeah, if it's like 10 o'clock here.
Or, like, if I have a show, like, and the show's at 8 o'clock or whatever it is, or I'm on a plane or we're traveling, it's like...
No, it makes sense.
I got a little bit concerned because that was another thing. After you had the Taco Bell, you said to me, you were like, she was coming out of the shower and you're like,
and I was like bloated. And I'm like, why am I so big?
Yeah, you're like, does my stomach look bloated? And of course I don't lie. We all know this.
No, I know.
Because I know people are going to say, like...
I asked to get an answer.
And I said, yes.
I'm like, oh, man.
I go, yeah. I go, you were bloated. That's not normally you. That's not your stomach. You're like, what do you think is going on? Because you thought it was something medical.
Well, because I'm 3 months postpartum. So I'm like, okay, I should be going down. I should be deflating, not inflating.
But we also just had really hot weather in Rhode Island. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe she's swelled up. Maybe she's got like some...
tacos.
I'm like, maybe she's swelled up. I'm like, maybe it's whatever. And you worked out. So I'm like, maybe it's, and I know that like your body was still going back. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know these things. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
but it was weird. It was weird. And I'm just like, really, right now, I feel huge. And I don't know. I can't even tell you if at this point it's like so awkward because it's like, is it from last pregnancy? And did I just like never go back? And my body is just like muscle memory? Or is this the new pregnancy now? Like, I have no idea.
I do feel bad too, because like Alexa was like going to the gym. You're like, I just want to get my body back for summer. I just want to enjoy myself for summer. You were on such a good streak. And then like poor Alexa, as you guys know, like she's been doing the podcast and she has not been able to like wear any cute outfits, nothing in her closet fits her. And she's like, I'm going to do the podcast. I want to get dressed up. I want to wear all these nice outfits. And like, she really wants to like, put some nice outfits on for you guys. And then now it's like, oh my God, I can't fit it into anything again. Not to tell you a story, but to tell you a story. I was secretly thinking when we were trying for Rowan, I'm like, if we could have twins, like that would be freaking phenomenal. We'd be all done. And like, it's easier.
I agreed with that too. I secretly hoped for twins with Rowan.
Because I gotta tell you guys, I know this is a bad thing to say, but I just don't do the newborn phase. I just don't know what they need. I don't know. Like, it's even like I don't understand. It's like, I fed you, I changed you, I loved you, I rocked you. It's like, why are you still crying? I just, and then the up being, I like being up every hour on the hours, like with the feeding and the this and that, like doing 2 at the same time. It's like, okay, you go, like, I don't want to go through all these years of doing it. I want to get them to like, once you get to 1 year old, that's the
Yeah.
fun part.
So here was my way of thinking too. So we had Royce, okay? I went through a really, really, really hard time after Royce. So it took us a lot to
Postpartum.
conceive. Yeah. And everyone knows postpartum depression, anxiety. It took me a long time to get my identity back, pretty much 2 years. So I remember at like that 2 year mark, I was at my fighting freaking weight. I mean, we were sleeping through the night, obviously. We were sleeping 12-hour nights because that's what Royce sleeps. We were out of bottles. We were going to pull-ups. We were like, he could eat. He could come on trips with us. Like, he wasn't really crying because he was like getting older. He was talking. And I was like loving it. Like, I was loving the toddler stage. I was going to the gym. We were going out to like little dates, me and Royce. Like, you would travel. I would take him here, there, and everywhere. And I was just loving it. Like, my body looked so good. It was the best it ever looked. And I was like training and getting all my cute clothes and like shopping. And I just felt like I was like ready to get pregnant again. I'm like, okay, like I've had my fun. Like I had my bathing suit, my flat stomach, my cute little short shorts. And like, I'm kind of ready to be pregnant again. This time I haven't even gotten a friggin' chance.
Yeah, I know.
I have not had a fighting friggin' chance. It went from 9 months of pregnancy, hating my outfits because I was basically dressing in sweatpants and sweatshirts because it's just uncomfortable. And then like, healing from the C-section, healing from birth, being all bloated, trying to get myself back, trying to be healthy and take care of 2 kids. And it's like, oh my God, again, can't fit in anything. Forget the gym. I'm just gaining weight all over again. And I'm nervous because I'm already starting. I was still due to lose like 10 pounds, 10 to like 15, probably more 10. And now I'm like 10 up. I'm starting this pregnancy up. I'm very nervous. But my trainer is amazing. She's like, I got your back. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Don't worry.
I just feel bad. It's like, it's such a beautiful blessing, right? And I just
Yes.
I feel so guilty when I say like, oh my God, like I don't like the toddler. That's just me, the infant phase. Oh my God, I don't, because like some people don't have that. You know what I mean? And like some people like don't get pregnant so easily, and like still like anything could happen, right? Like anything could happen. It's still so early in this pregnancy that like, and like
yes,
I'm like so I'm still nervous about that. I'm still nervous about like going to that. We haven't even gone to the first checkup yet, so I'm like I'm nervous about that.
I mean, I have to say, I am much more enjoying. My postpartum experience with Royce was so bad that anything is better now. I know we have a fussy baby. I know he's got all sorts of problems. He's got reflux. He has to go to the GI doctor, but it's still, I am such in a better place mentally than I was with Royce that I feel like I can just handle anything. So I've actually really been enjoying the newborn phase this time around much better than I did with Royce.
Thank God, like now I'm like, we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna be good. We're gonna get the cars. We're gonna do this. We're gonna
You
do
were
that.
more positive than I was.
I think that's my way of coping right now, because in the beginning I was like, how am I gonna do this? Like, how am I? And I felt so guilty saying that. Like, I feel so guilty.
Why?
Because you know what? It's a beautiful blessing. It like
it
believe
is.
children come from God. They're meant for you. And I'm like, I just feel like I don't want to throw it back in God's face. I want to be like, I'm gonna do this. Thank you so much. Like I should be powerful. Like I should be positive, powerful,
I should
thoughtful,
be
right?
too.
But
Yeah.
I'm nervous. I am nervous, and it's like, I'm just nervous because I want to make sure that I'm being a good dad. I want to make sure that I'm giving everybody attention. I want to make sure that I'm providing for my family. And it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. I mean, and I'm nervous about like for you too. I'm like, how am I gonna leave and you're gonna be with the 3 kids, and then
I pretty much get that. Right now, my biggest fears is like my body. Like, am I healed for this? Can something happen? Is this a high risk pregnancy? Like, I'm kind of thinking of the now rather than like way when the baby comes. Like, I'm freaking out. I'm like, am I able to have a back-to-back C-section with no issues and like a back-to-back pregnancy? Because like I've already had soreness by my C-section scar. Everything is just expanding again. I don't know if it's safe.
Well, the thing is this. The thing is that when it comes to pregnancy, right? I think that right now, because you're young, I think that you've had such good luck in the past with everything. I think that, knock on wood, you're gonna be okay. But you know what the best part is? The best part is just telling people. Like I know everyone's like, oh, don't tell anybody until you're like so many months and blah blah blah. But I gotta tell you, I found comfort immediately telling people, because
Me
like
too.
the fact that your mom is a baby nurse and your mom's like, yay, oh my God, thank God. And my parents were like, what
our
a
parents
blessing.
were like over the moon.
They were like, what a blessing. Royce was excited. Everybody was excited. And then like when you start to tell people, you hear other people's stories, and like everybody that I talked to was like, oh, Irish twins. Oh my God, that just happened to my daughter. Oh my God, that happened to my so-and-so. Oh my God, that happened. And like that made me feel better about that. And I like remind myself that like, and that's the reason why I think I am the way that I am. Like why I say this, when I've done readings, readings hit me hard. When I see someone's life and I'm giving someone a reading and I'm hearing about their life story, I take it to heart. Like I don't just give a reading and walk away. Like I absorb that information. And every single person that I talk to, like the biggest regret that I think people have is like not having kids young enough. And they're like,
yes.
When I see this, they're always like, oh, I wish I was younger when I had kids. And, you know, obviously sometimes you can't, you don't meet your soulmate, you know, so we're like very blessed that we met each other when we did, that we're young. You know, I'm older than you by 7 years. And the thing is that like I'm thankful that like God like gave me these kids and like gave us this opportunity but we're all before 35.
Yes.
Thank God. And we're going to be MILFs and DILFs coming up.
For me, I'll have all my kids by 27. That's real young to have 3 kids.
Yeah. And I just, like I said, I just wanted to be close. And I think the thing is that you got to also remember, like you and your sister are close because of...
We're 2 years apart, just like Royce and Rowan.
But you're not like Royce and Rowan because Sharon said that you guys, she had you closer together.
2 years, 2 months.
And what's Royce and Rowan?
2 years, 6 months.
Okay, there you go.
4-month difference?
Yeah, it makes a difference.
No, it doesn't. See, you're nervous because you and your sister are 6 years apart.
Yes, and it was hard because my parents had issues having, and I think that's where I get it from, right? Because like trauma's passed down. Like I remember, like my mom and dad like had such a hard time getting. First of all, my dad was in the Navy, so he wasn't around that much. So like they only had very minimal time to try, and my mom was older. And my mom had a really hard time getting pregnant. And then by the time she got pregnant with my sister, she could only have one. And we were 6 years apart. And me and my sister were not as close. Not because we didn't love each other, but just because we were never in the same school.
It's age difference. It's gender difference.
Mm-hmm. Interest.
The same gender, 2 boys, 2 years apart. It is not a big deal. We don't have that same issue that you do.
Thank God. That's what I'm trying to say. We're trying to say the same thing but different. I'm trying to say like thank God. Like that's what I'm saying is that like
thank God. Okay, thank God. 2 boys, 2 years apart.
Because some people get lonely in the house and then they wait. They like have their third like 6 years difference or 5 years difference.
So that I'm thankful that our third is going to be extremely close. So now it's like, you know, the third in Royce, because the third is still a question mark. We have no idea. But the third and Royce are only going to be 3 years apart. That's nothing. They're all going to be in the same schools at all times.
Being a parent is so hard because it's like you don't want these kids to grow up, but then you do. Because like it's like I like, oh my God, I love Royce. I look at him, I'm like, oh, I just hope he stays little forever. But he's so cute.
Royce is turning 3 this summer, but I also heard that 4 and 5 are like some of the best ages too.
Oh, I'm sure.
I am looking forward to the next few years.
But one thing is that like I don't want to fast forward time, right?
No, but it's so fun because now we have 3, so it's like when Royce moves up, like the next one's gonna go to 2. How Royce is now, and like 3, and then like each one's gonna keep like going to those cute phases.
I know, but what I'm trying to say is like I can't wait till like to see them all play together. Like that's gonna be like the cutest thing in the world.
I mean, Royce already tries to play with Rowan. Like he's dying to play with him, so they're gonna. I mean, it happens so fast. If I learned anything, and I feel like I've talked about this before, if I've learned anything from my dark periods of postpartum with Royce, it's that nothing lasts. I think that's why I go through this postpartum experience with such a clearer head, because I'm like, oof, like it's so hard hearing the crying. Like Rowan screams a lot. Like, yes, it's hard waking up during the night and 5 a.m. and 4 a.m. and all this stuff. But in a few months, that's going away. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's not going to be happening.
Thank God.
Anymore. Like,
see,
you know what I mean? Like, soon we're going to be putting away the bottles. He's going to have a sippy cup at a year old. Like, that's going to go by so fast. And now that I'm pregnant, this winter is going to go by so fast. And then all of a sudden this new baby is going to come. Rowan's going to already be 1. He's going to be crawling, walking. Like, it's going to go by so fast. So
I
just
have a
savor it
theory.
now.
I have a theory, and I think that the theory is that you know what age you're good at. Like, I am not a good infant age because, like, I love to see the emotions and the laughing and the starting to talk and the getting to the knowing. Like right now,
Yeah, I mean-
Rowan don't even know who the hell we are.
Yeah, no.
He's got no
he's
idea.
starting to smile, and that makes me so happy. And he's like trying to giggle, and like he holds things. Like, I don't know. It's sweet. I never thought I was like a big infant person either, but I'm really enjoying Rowan. I think he's like the cutest little thing.
The thing is that like to me, it's the opposite. Like with Royce, like the other day we were in the pool, and I was like playing with Royce, and we were jumping. Yeah. I was throwing him all around the pool and whatnot. And we were swimming, and then he was like going in, like he's like, "Daddy, hold you." So I was like holding him, and I was like walking around the pool with him, and then he was like going and like playing with my chain. And he looked at me, and goes, "Dad, I love you so much."
Oh, that was.
And I was like, "Oh," I was honestly gonna cry. I was like, "What? What did you say?" He's like, "I love you so much, Daddy." And I'm like, "Oh my God."
Really
it was
cute.
It was so
you and
heartfelt.
Royce have such an amazing relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Royce do too, but it's just different. Moms and dads have different.
But this is what you get. This is where it's hard, right? And we're already going through this. It's like me and Royce are like, okay, so now we're like split up. Like we were talking about this. Like I was just talking this to a friend of mine, and he's like, "Oh, what are you and Alexa doing with the baby? Because they have a baby too." And I was like, or having a second. And I'm like, well, Alexa takes care of Rowan majority of the time, actually 90%, 99% of the time, and I've been taking care of Royce. And like that's just what it is. And I just feel guilty too because like I don't like I was just thinking to myself the other day, like what a bad parent I am. Like how no seriously, I was thinking to myself like, when was the last time you changed his diaper? Like, how many diapers did you change? How many diapers did Alexa change? Like when was the last time that you fed him?
No
whatever.
reason to count. We're all doing our best.
No, but what I'm saying is that like I was like, it's like you want to do for your kids what you did for the other, and like I was like always changing Royce's diaper, and I was there for him and doing.
You have to realize what you do. Like, first of all, you do change diapers. Second of all, you do the first night shift. Like Matt. I don't wake up during the night. Matt wakes up during the night. Like, you feed Rowan every time. It's not like I go up to you, I'm like, "Oh, can you feed him?" And you're like, "No, I'm busy." Like, when did you ever say, like, "I'm too busy for X, Y, and Z"? Never.
No, but
every
I felt
time
bad.
I go up to you, literally last night, you're like, "I'll take the boys in the shower." Like, I'll take both of them in the shower. You do so much. It's just, first of all, there's a reason for moms and dads. And I'll tell you what. The infant and newborn stage, I'm sorry, it's for the moms. It's for the moms. The babies, we're the closest thing to them. I just grew him for 9 months. He's already known me and my body for 9 months. You know what I mean? Like, I know his cues a little bit better because that's maternal instinct. That's biology. That's how I was born, right? So it's just a little bit more for the moms. And then I really feel like once they start climbing up on things and walking and talking, like that's where the dads come in, and Royce would much rather play with you now than he wants to play with me. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, I mean that's true too. I mean it's just hard because like obviously like I said, you want to give your kids the same treatment, and it's just also hard with Rowan because he's a different kid. Like
very different.
Royce would literally, I'd be on the computer, I'd be like writing my blogs, whatever. He'd be sleeping right with me or on me.
Yes.
Rowan he's very hard to soothe. He doesn't like laying on me. Like he's not the type of baby that like will like lay on me and fall asleep. Like I've tried so many times to rock him to get him comfortable. I think he likes the hoo-has. I think he likes the boobies, you know.
But I also, and no offense, but you're not as patient with him.
No,
like,
I'm not.
So if 5 minutes goes by and he's not soothing on you, you're like, all right, he won't soothe on me. Like he takes a good half hour, 45 minutes, hour to soothe, to fall asleep on you. It doesn't just take 5 minutes like Royce did and like, okay, he's out. No. Like you have to be taking your time. You're committed.
Oh yeah, and you know with
you're
my
committed
energy,
to the rocking chair, and you don't want to be committed to the rocking chair. So I do think he would fall asleep on you. I just don't think you really give him the chance.
Yeah, that's probably true. Because there's no way I can commit the 45 minutes to the rocking chair
you work. You just don't have time.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I don't think I have like my energy. Like I can't sit still like that.
No, and like, I have to say I'm the same way. Like after a while, I'm like, okay, kid, like you just really have to go down. Like I can't, but and it's different because you have another kid to tend to.
But wait, like today, for example, you left Rowan in the pool with me. You're like, oh, take care of Royce and Rowan in the pool. So Royce came in the pool. Rowan came. I had such a great time with him in the pool because he was relaxed. He wasn't crying.
The water.
He was like, I was pushing him. I was pushing him, then pushing Royce, taking care, swimming with Royce, pushing Rowan. He was having the best time. We were all chilling. Everybody was all happy. Good.
Same in the shower last night. He likes water. He's another water baby. That might be. They always say, if a kid is fussy, you either take them outside or put them in water. Those are the two things.
Well, you guys, this is where we're at right now.
I have to say, I cannot wait to tell everybody because this has to be, and I know we're not like the first ones on earth to do this and to be pregnant so soon. I know people have done it before, but I just feel like nobody was expecting it with us, especially because it took us a long time between Royce and Rowan. So I feel like people already are going to be like, okay, they're going to wait a couple years in between each kid.
Here's the thing.
Days.
I was just talking to Marie Forleo, who, as you know, was on this podcast. And Marie was like, I just was on her podcast because she came on our podcast. And
I was pregnant when she was on.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I went to New York and I was like, Marie, Alexa's pregnant. And she's like, I know. And I'm like, no, like Alexa's pregnant. She's like, I know. And I'm like, no, like she came into my room with the pregnancy test. She's pregnant. And she's like, yeah. And you had the baby and whatever. I go, no, she's pregnant again. She's like, what? I go, she's pregnant again. She's like, no.
It literally takes a minute.
She thought like I didn't. She's like, don't you remember I came on the podcast? I'm like,
no, you've done, but like the way you tell people is really funny. Like Matt has been like very casual when he tells people, he's like, yeah, she's knocked up, and everyone's like, yeah. And then they're like, what? Like, it's such a shock. So I have the best idea because you guys know, like Matt and I always have to be extra. We've had 2 photo shoots so far for each of our kids, 2 video shoots actually as well. But this time I have a really good way to like announce the pregnancy on social media. And I'm just so excited to like shoot that and whatnot. And honestly and truthfully, we probably won't wait as long to announce this pregnancy because people are going to know. I am expanding by the day. I can't hide this pregnancy like I have been able to with others because usually you don't start showing until like a few months in and I'm already showing. So we're going to have to tell people soon. But I'm so excited about like this shoot that I have in my head for it because I think it's a really funny idea.
The funny part is that when we went to go and drop Royce off at his early learning center and we walked in, of course the teachers were there and I'm like, Alexa's in the car and I'm like, wave to the pregnant lady. And they were like, and they're like, shut up, Matt.
Yeah, they're like, please.
I'm like, wave to the pregnant lady. And they're like, what? And I'm like, the pregnant lady. And they're like,
I love the reactions. Like the reactions have been my favorite this time around.
Oh, me too.
It's so shocking. It's so shocking. I mean, it's awesome. You know what I really
Wait,
love?
I'm just thinking of something. They're here on the podcast. They saw you expand, contract, and now expand all over again.
I feel like a stuffed sausage right now. I don't know what I'm going to wear on this podcast. I might just wear sweatpants. I might be like Alex Cooper and call her daddy. That's what she wears, sweatpants. I'm about to just take that whole brand.
We should go and get you a sweatshirt that says I'm pregnant and you just wear it every time.
Every time. Like, I'm pregnant, nothing fits. That's a good one.
That's a good brand. Let's do it. You heard it from us. We're going to roll with this. We're going to see. We'll keep you updated along the way. We're still very early in the journey. We just found out. We're going to go to the doctor's appointment. We're going to do everything all over again.
Which I definitely spoke too soon. Because I remember going to those appointments, like the postpartum, and I'm like, I miss being pregnant. I miss being in here, like not pregnant with my bump. And like, you see like all the other girls like going in for like their ultrasounds and their last checkups before giving birth. And I'm like, oh, I want to do that.
Well,
girl, watch your mouth.
God's got a plan.
God has a plan. And honestly, we should finish this podcast by just thanking God. Because thank God, amen. This was always our plan. I love children. You love children. We've always wanted many children, at least 3. So this, I fully believe children are never a mistake. There's no such thing as like an uh-oh baby. This was not an uh-oh baby. It was just... the timing was a little shocking, but other than that...
it was a hello baby.
It was wow, baby. Hello.
It was so soon.
It was OMG. Anyways, I'm nauseous. If anyone wants to know, have headaches. I literally can't keep my eyes open. I have like bags under my eyes. So I'm just really feeling like trash.
Oh my.
And I'm miserable. Oh, I am miserable. Everything and everyone bothers me already.
It's gonna be a long pregnancy.
It's really not. It's already going by.
All right, you guys. Well, we'll see you next week.
Let us know if you were shocked or if you knew.
Oh, I want to know this.